Almost forgot. Silly me.
Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome on into another stream here on Skyblock Kingdoms. Today, we're just chilling out. We got some resource gathering to do. I'm not going to be doing anything too intense. Bark. Why are you barking? We're not going to do anything too intense because I'm going to be real honest. I'm a little eepy. Been a long week. And I didn't sleep particularly well last night. However, we got some resources to gather. Right now, mean to me, editor's note, the schedule time never changes. Albie just wants to complain. Okay, fair enough. I'm an alert dog. What? All right. How's it going, stars? LaCarte, brother, with the 18 months with Twitch Prime sub. Let's go. And then we got, let's see, who have voided, of course. Albie, Trisha Rose. How's it going, everybody? Stars, Albie, Meg. Hi, guys. All right. Let us get into the chaos of Skyblock Kingdoms. Today on Skyblock Kingdoms. If you haven't yet, check out the latest episode. I'm sure you all have. Is that what you think I said? What? Thank you for the bonk. It's really good. Thank you. But yeah, if you haven't yet, check out the latest video. Lots of lore. Whoa, Ben with 35 months. Whoa, we got a hype train. Woo, yeah, baby. Yo, heck yeah, dude. Welcome on in, Ben. How you been? I'm gonna sleep real quick. Whole squad pulled up. Yep, exactly. Also, I'll worry about whatever this is later. I'm just gonna pretend I haven't seen it yet. What's this chest doing here? There's just a chest here. Whoa, LaCarte with 5 gifted subs! To that big blob, Idlebird, Jackie the Crow, Dusk, and Drizzle. Yo! Just started my second semester today. No way! Hopefully all goes well. Don't procrastinate. Wait, who's this? We got Mavid. Where did the rest of the gang go? There was a couple of guys yesterday that did Legs kill all the mics? He killed them. They're gone. I won't stand for this. I want a divorce. I won't stand for this. Wait, hold on. I need to make sure. We need to make sure. Are they safe? Are they all right? No! Lagundo killed Michael Jackson! What the heck? What the heck? He didn't kill Miku. Okay, so he didn't kill Miku, but he killed Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson can't die twice. That's just rude. Pasta Boy and Mavid survived. Wait, where is Miku? Is Miku at least... Does Mike have a friend? At least? No, where did Miku go? He killed Miku? Too? Oh. Did he get the one at the chunk? There's one at the chunk? I didn't even know there was one at the chunk. I don't think I got that far. No, he did? Ah. Just got an emo. I was gifted a sub here. That's pretty cool. Oh, awesome. Welcome on in. How you doing? 70 stream streak. That means last stream was your 69 stream streak. Nice. Yeah. Wait. What? Did he pile the heads? What? What? He killed Miku. Look, he left a pile of heads. Conservative Void wasn't here. I did announce both my 67 and 69 treat, to be fair. That's safe. I did that one after you left. 6-7? I still can't believe. Wait. No. No. No! Microwave! Microwave. Mitchell. Michael Jordan. Michael Afton. They're all gone. Michael! Michael, don't leave me here, Michael! Yo! Thank you for the 100 bits.
Don't tell Mog.
Don't tell Mog. Why not? You must seek revenge. No audio, so Mig could be saying anything about me. Meanwhile, I'm having a panic attack. Said you're shaped weird. Don't put words in my mouth. I did not say such things. All right, we're at a level 3 hype train. Thank you guys so much. Does Twitch hate me now, like voided? What do you mean? It played your alert. You said you were the worst mod too? No! 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 You are good mod. You are great mod. No, never mind. That one after you left. Wait, let's see. Let's go check the chunk. Let's go check the chunk. All right. I have, you know, I set mine to 100 chunks because I wanted to test my lag levels, and I think that might be too much. Take a look at this shop. This shop is beautiful. This is the shop I built in the latest episode of Skyblock Kingdoms with Lagundo. He designed most of it. I just free-handed the islands. Hunt them down, turn them into minecarts. Wow. Evil. Oh, what do we get in the hype chests? Yo, kitty hype emote. Let's go. So you're the only mod to fall in line with the general Nepo mod pattern of the rest. Albie has the audio now. Hey, Albie, you are the greatest mod. You are the best mod. Number one. Best mod. All right. Oh wait. I think I remember. I was kind of lurking in the stream. Wait. No. There was a ton of restocking done recently. Ooh, very nice. Trying to cover his tracks. Don't listen. Wow. Why do I feel like my mod team just hates me? My mod team just hates me and everything that I am. This is Sag. This is Sag hours. Back room. You know, it would have been really great to actually put him over here somewhere, because you know he would have a nice time in the jungle. Lower. Okay. Oh! I didn't even realize this was here. Hello? I don't see anyone. inside the box. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I hear him. Hey! Yo, Mike Zithical, let's go. Oh yeah, this is where the lower chunk used to be. It's currently blocked because we sell everything up here now. Like everything up here now. I gotta eat. Legs will never find him until he opens up the lower chunk again. Put him in the walls. He's in your walls. I'm 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 in your walls. So you'll be haunted. Yeah. Just hashtag casual fan. He gave me a sword as evidence of my status because I was one sub to get a Mike Zithical can live there. Yeah, that's great. Mike Zithical will survive. Wow. I will say, brother, you kind of swapped accounts at one point too. I don't know, actually. No, this is the same account you've been using, yeah. Yo, Albie's actually my number one. Albie might be my number one, gang. Sorry, I don't make the rules. I just make them up. I deleted the old account. Ah, I see. Albie's the number one, gang. Almost 6 years. I'm going to explode. Yep. Well, yeah, because I joined Pleasantcraft about May, I think. Albie is Unk in the MIG streams. You make a platform in the air with iron golems that could only be seen at a certain point. I'm the littlest mod followage. Oh, you're almost... Wait, you're actually really close to a year. You're really close to a year. You're like days away. You're days away. We'll probably see you at 1 year at the end of the week. Friday. That might be Friday. So yeah. Tuesday 28, Wednesday 29, oh man, you might be at 11 months 31 days. Oof. You might not be quite at a year. We can hold a voided birthday party. Yeah. Remember, gang, I speedran mod hood in SPK. Good for you. All right, we're gonna do a lot of villager trading, so be ready to just be hearing We need to do a lot of villager trading because I want to build up our emeralds and I want to build up our quartz, because if we look out this way, we have a lot that we're going to do. There are builds that are going to be, there's going to be a ton of builds built in a very short amount of time. And we want to make sure we can keep up with the resources. And Legs is going to be doing a lot of them because he's currently doing his subathon. So yeah, can we get a shout out for Lagundo? He's doing his subathon right now, and he's going to be streaming all month. There's going to be a lot of SBK, of course, because, you know, that's just him. Yeah, that's just how it is. But yes, we need to get ourselves a lot of stuff. Crazy mod lore happening in the MIG chat. There's always some sort of lore happening with our surrounding me. Moderate continues. Yippee! Yeah. Alright, yes. Inventory profiles, guys. Greatest mod. You could just click a button in it. If whatever you have set as like a global bookmark or even a local bookmark for certain trades, you can just get yourself all the trades just instantly done. It's really cool. It also makes it easier for this to be like a more mindless task, because I often find that I have to spend way too much attention to where I'm clicking. What? Your phone for... It appears the cloning isn't just contained to me. We have another clone. We have another clone from a different host. In fact, we have the clone of my brother. I wish Legs used it. He was talking about like, getting a mod to do this. And I'm just sitting here like, well, inventory profiles basically has this in some regards, and it's like, but I'd still like to see like a mod where you can just hide trades that you don't want to see. Cause like a lot of the trades that I find in for villagers, I don't ever use because it's either something I don't need or it's a gosh dang rip-off. Emote only chat? Well, shoot, I have to turn on emote only chat for 5 minutes, I think. How much is it? Wait, hold on. I need to figure out how long I need to do this for. That's Enderman emote only chat for 2 minutes. I don't have a timer for 2 minutes. We're doing 5. Sorry, gang. I don't have a timer set for 2 minutes. Well, good for you, mods. You get to speak freely. Hello, cat friend. Welcome on in. Hey, Albie. You are not in timeout. Mods can bypass the my clone can, and then the immediate crying emoji from the second account. That's hilarious. Mods nods nepotism. Yeah. Real. How are we doing on iron blocks? We're definitely gonna want to start considering making more iron farms because we want to accelerate the speed in which we get these. I got myself stuck. Oh no. Oops. Don't know how I managed that. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Literally have it open on my phone and laptop. Nepotism? It's just Viking handing me to his friends like I'm a cool bug. Didn't I give you a mod like a long time ago too, though? I gave it to you like a long time ago. Lots of sounds. I hope this isn't too overstimulating for you guys. If you guys are getting annoyed with the villager honks, I will turn down my friendly mob sounds so we can enjoy some peace from these guys. These noises. we could see mod age. Mod age would be very neat. They're loud? Okay. I'll turn down. Silence! Oh my god, this is so much nicer. Oh my god, my ears. My ears. They've been freed. Yeah, I don't think we could have handled that for like hours on end. I do not think. Fine, but my god, it's fine. It's fine, we're good. Okay, that's all we can get for today. Let's convert all these into blocks, and I think we have a stack of blocks. There we go. Oh my god, amazing. Okay, we're gonna put this here. We're gonna start trading everything we can. In fact, we're gonna add another 16 here. There we go. 2 minutes is over. I extended it to 5 minutes because that's all I have a timer for. Okay, I think we'll just need to do this. All right, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. That's gonna get me all of these other things that I don't necessarily need. Okay. I need to be more careful about what I'm trading. Okay. So we want to do this. Bam. 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 Oh my god. Take a look at all that quartz, baby. All that quartz, baby. Heck yeah, dude. Although I can't really tell when the friendly mob sound being turned down also turns down their like cycling sound, but then again it doesn't really matter. Cuz like by the time I get to the end of this, they're going to be all completely reset and then I could start trading again. I guess not. I guess this guy just doesn't want to trade. Oh, I guess that it is included. Okay. Sorry to see thrill about it. So falling Viking becoming odd is like absurdly quick. Emote only mode? What is this woke nonsense? Hey, what's up, Gale? How's it going? Oh, it's the timer's up. You are now freed, chat. You are now freed. You may now speak. You may now speak, chat. You are now free. Who is this guy? I've heard ancient texts of you, ham man. All right. Okay, we did. Oh man, 8 stacks of quartz is amazing. Okay, do we want to? Okay, let's throw this stuff in here. 8 stacks of quartz a day is actually pretty good. That is actually pretty good. I want to get myself some more food. Evil laughter. Hey, buddy. I need some food from ya. I don't need that much. Let's see. Do we have ooh, okay. Wait. Oh, these guys have. Oh my lord. You could trade way more. Okay, hold up. Let me Blah, bop, boop, dee, doop, boop. Okay, bam. Bam. That's even more. Beautiful. I think I ended up only doing 1 round of trading with these guys. I think. Probably should have realized that. Speaking on it, it's not for my own channel. I just switched browsers. I need to remember to actually reinstall like the better TTV like plugin and stuff on this new browser. Okay. We did a cycle of trading there. Not too bad. Let's see. Bam. And then let's bam, bam, bam. There we go. The inventory profiles mod is actually just amazing. I don't think I could ever go back. I don't think I could ever go back. Lagundo's special cake? And I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Did an art trade with someone on Tumblr and got an Minecraft skin? Very nice. You did a show off the new skins you made. Need to see that, silly guy. Real, the new skins is so good. Yeah, I really like it. It's definitely got its own unique personality, a unique flair. I think you were limited by the attempt to try and use the eye mod. Because the eye mod is cool, but it becomes incredibly limiting because it doesn't have certain options for like animated eyes. I feel like they should start expanding the eye options. Like, I think it would really be cool if you were able to get those eyes that you have to blink. I think you can, maybe, but I think it would be really cool if you could like animate those eyes a little bit too. Have like some sort of like blinking at least, you know. It'd be kind of cool. You're the noise at spawn nether portal. What noise? Yeah, I caught stream. I spent all day drawing concepts for little stickers of the collective. Oh, very nice. That's cool. Think you need to build a subway in jungle so Kale can make a cameo. A subway? Wow, that's some deep that's some Kale lore. Think you can actually. I don't know if my eyes are in the right position though. Let me check. Yeah, that'd be cool if you could get those eyes animated. Be pretty neat. Got the portal. A new shop is almost open. Okay, I guess I'll. We'll see what's going on, I guess. We did have a McDonald's in Jungle briefly, so yeah, they popped up right in front of our. They popped up right in front of our. Oh my god. No way, Kale. No way. That's crazy. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay, yeah. It looks like I'm building a subway. In Jungle Kingdom. I need to carry 61 around in a miniature hamster ball. Why is he like that? Okay, what are we looking for? There's a blue sheep here. That's very funny. What the heck? Oh. What the heck is this? Hold up. I feel like I should be recording this. That's not done yet? Okay. I'm not gonna worry about it, then. There's a new shop, though? Where? Hinge. Hinge. I'm guessing that's Devin's horse. Because I know Devin was streaming earlier. What's that inventory mod for the villagers? Inventory profiles. It's kind of like an all-encompassing mod because it allows me, like, let's say I want to take off all my armor. I could just drag click all of it instead of having to like individually click like this. I could just hold down click and then type thing. and then I could quickly move things. Like if let's say I need to move quickly some planks and stuff in here, and I have a little bit here. If I hold Alt and click this, it will also include things in my hotbar. If I hold Alt, it will move things that are also that are in my inventory that are in that chest. So it makes things really easy for sorting and organizing and all that good stuff. All right, let's head back to jungle because it is time for another trade cycle. But I'm gonna just worry about whatever the heck is underneath there later, because I think that might be lore. I have no idea, and I don't know if that's actually finished yet. Oh, Devin's new shop with a heartbeat. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know. It just looked ominous. It looked very ominous. So I was like thinking, is this some sort of like lore thing that I shouldn't be revealing because it just feels that way. The way it looks. It reeked of of lore. You have time to get the book for it? Oh, I gotcha. All right, let's do another trade cycle. I think also something I might want to end up getting. I can hear them faintly. Oh, what the heck? Yo, it's time to restock. Yo, it's work time. Devin is inherently ominous. I know. He got me concerned for a moment, but I'm sure this is just for a bit. I'm sure he's trying to add Skyblock Kingdom's 7th rule. We have had... Why won't these guys restock? Are these guys restocked? Am I like way off time? What the heck is going on? Why won't these guys restock? These guys won't restock their trade. It don't make no sense. Yeah, I wonder. Okay, wait. I want to get the cyan terracotta trades. I want to focus on those first. We only have 2 cyan terracotta guys. That's a little unfortunate. Okay, these guys restock. Did I like mess up the trade cycle or something? Why are some guys just not restocking? It don't make no sense. It really just don't make no sense. Oh, geez. Oh, unrelated, but my truck should be fixed now unless something bells itself. Let's check. The Kale Jamrin upload? Wait, Kale Jamrin? We're Kale jamming in the house? Okay, did this guy restock? No. What happened to the trade cycles? I'm so confused. I don't know why these guys won't restock. Where is this Kale Jamrin upload? Hold up. Kale Jamrin? Oh, it doesn't show up at all in the search. Okay, I'll make it public 1 sec. Okay. They hate your swag, understand. What? Understandably? Oh, these guys finally what? Are y'all okay? Are y'all okay? You finally restocked? Now? Of all times? Oh, God. Oh. Hey, when's this gonna be on Spotify, Kale? When's this gonna be on Spotify? It's in a public playlist, so it's technically public, but now it's actually public. Okay. You know what? I think you should just leave it public, because I think people will appreciate that when it comes. I think people will appreciate that. They restock because Kale decided to make it public. Exactly. Although the day cycle is coming to an end, so that's unfortunate. Amazing. Aw, man. I'm guessing it's not safe for stream. I'll definitely check it out later. But I'm guessing it's not safe for I don't know if it's safe for stream. You will get copyright checked. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I'm just gonna avoid it, unfortunately, but you know, I can't wait to listen to it. I don't remember if I curse. I don't think so. Yeah. I mean, it also just wouldn't be great to get copyright striked. Wouldn't be that great. Okay. But yeah. Anyways, but yeah, no, I've been seeing Ludwig doing the speed running stuff, and it's kind of hilarious. It was kind of hilarious. I watched the video where he finally gets to what was it, like Cole 2? Like he like oh, recorded in one take. Ah, I see. 26th year of the MC parodies. Ooh, yeah. Need Kel to drop a Joe P cover of literally any song of his. I have a funny feeling that covers hit the same. Yeah. No, I also saw this one clip where, like, I guess he died when he was in the end, and he was using whatever blocks he could to try and get by. But he was just struggling to try and place a single block because he placed the bottom slab. And he struggles, and he's locked in the whole time, and then it just ends with him getting the dragon breathed off. The netherbrick fence clip was generational. I was there live. Oh man, yeah, I saw that, and I was like, oh my god, that's this is your goat. This is your goat. Nah, I think it's genuinely very funny that he's just he will have moments of generational just amazingness, and then he'll have those moments. Can I post a link here? I mean, you're a mod, so you can post a link. So yeah, you're good. You can post a link for anyone interested. But yeah. So yeah, oh yeah, by the way, Kale, take a look at our wool shop. Legs and I made a wool shop, and I think it's possibly my best build on, like, I think this is our best build on the server. Oh. Oh, this is Trinity by Snarky Puppy. This is a good song right here. I'm gonna turn this up. That was fire, Kale. I go to the store now. Bye. See you later. How can you tell that it's a wool shop? I don't know. Yeah, I know it's a tough sell, but take a look at this. I made this server's rocket shop too. This is the rocket shop right here. I'm really proud of this design actually. It's a very different style. Cool rocket, yeah. I made it like I really wanted to make one that was like completely vertical too, and then like you head into here and yeah, like you can I kind of, the design isn't perfect because the way this leveled out is just kind of awkward, but it works. I think I'm gonna steal it, but I'm gonna make it sideways. Some things never change. I think this is I think I'm like this is definitely, honestly though, I still think I'm proud of I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. I'm proud of the rocket I made in Pleasant Craft Season 2, but I am very, very proud of this one because I think it's just such a cool concept. For like having like a vertical ship, like you could have the chairs facing this way. You know, obviously I can't do much mechanics vertically, but like I could have the like levers as like steering sticks, and then there's like a button. Like it's tough to do any sort of detailing, but like it still works in some regard. But yeah, I'm really proud of how this turned. But yeah, I mean, it would be cool to see this flipped on its flipped to the side sideways. But yeah. But yeah, I guess another recent build that we did for this episode is actually the nether portal over here. We actually did this one on stream too, on my stream. We did the wool shop on Leg's stream. I wasn't live for that, but yeah, this is the nether portal right here, which I'm very, very proud of. It looks really cool. Invert it, yeah. And you get a nice view of the Jungle Kingdom, including Glorbo, which Legs and I still have to figure out what we're doing with the Glorbo. Legs is doing his subathon right now, so we can't, like, we have to do basically all planning on camera. So we're just gonna, I think we might end up having to wing this. We might end up having to wing this. So yeah, if you're not, if y'all are not aware, the Glorbo is just something that has been passed around to like most kingdoms at this point. So we basically have to make an addition to it and then place it in another kingdom that hasn't been hit with the Glorbo yet. So Glorb Morning, let's see. Who does it say who? It doesn't say in here. What about this? Okay, Bamboo Kingdom, Spruce Kingdom, Acacia, Cherry, Dark Oak, Birch Kingdom. Okay. So we can, they did list who has been hit with the Glorb. Put my thing down, flip it, reverse it. Glorb. Yep. But yeah. Actually, you know what I need to check? I need to check these shulker loaders over here. I actually haven't checked them in a while, and I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned. All right. So, string, yeah, doing good. Okay. Oh my god! We have gunpowder for days, dude. Look at how much gunpowder we have. Oh my god. Oh my lord. We have a shulker of shulkers. We have a shulker and a half of shulkers of gunpowder. And then, oh my god, so much sugarcane too. I don't trust Mig with this much firepower. I'm capitalizing off of it. I'm selling this. See, how close are we to a harvest? Oh, we're actually really close to a harvest. We could actually watch this thing run. Oh my god, yes. We should watch it from here. This is a good vantage point over here. I'm gonna head out now, have a good stream. See ya stars. We're really close to a harvest. I like watching this thing run. It's just a beautiful masterpiece of redstone. I love redstone. What is the resource pack that animates the eyes again? It is just expressions. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's just like mowing the lawn. Except it's an industrial grade machine. There we go. And then it does another cycle. And oh my god, it is beautiful. Eventually, I'm going to add a room that leads down to here. That it will have a view into the floor where you can see the sugarcane flowing through, which will be really cool. And I think what I'm gonna do over here, you have the space for it, is I think I'm just gonna line this wall side with just a bunch of verdant frog lights. I don't think I'm gonna make a walkway here. Like a full walkway. Like I'm gonna have a redstone access area that's just gonna lead out into this area here, and then I'll just make bridges as like access points. But yeah, look at all that sugarcane right there. You, my echo, the sound physics remastered mod is awesome because like you can hear things in the distance and it's like very like faded. Like you could very faintly hear the dropper clicking. But yeah, we're gonna continue this theming. I'm really proud of this room. This is something that I just kind of like put together just randomly, and I think it turned out freaking fantastic. And I want to continue this sort of theming in the underneath bits, like the underground sort of like. It's a little bit more industrial, but you still got those solar punk elements with like leaves and stuff, and you know, the nature stuff. So yeah, once this like place is fully complete, it's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so neat. All right, let us head back. I think I missed a whole trade cycle, so we're gonna have to sleep. How you doing? Yo, where is Poseidon? Where did Poseidon go? What? Poseidon, why? What? Why are you all the way over here? Do you no longer love the sea? I guess not. That's unfortunate. You got too wrinkly. Yeah, exactly. But yeah. There's a lot of people on. I honestly, I'm so glad the core is back. This is definitely one, like, I love how this, like, frames everything. Man, we gotta move the glory bow. I love the glory bow, but, like, holy crap, my city skyline is just a little bit, different now, let's just say. Invalid identification. Thank you for the follow. You might want to check your identification. It might be out of date. I don't know. All right. Let's see. Let's do some explosions. It's a double Yoshi explosion. See, we're doing great on basalt, so I don't think we're gonna need any of that. Let's do some booms. Let's do some booms. Boom. Boom. Just put that one cat that goes boom. Boom. You know, have you guys seen that cat? The one that just goes boom? The boom cat? I have, yeah. It's like one of my favorite cats. I just know it's happy. Hello. Hi, Megan Chat. Can't hear anyone since I'm currently on the bus. Have a safe bus ride. Welcome on in. Make sure y'all accurately say what I said and don't try to say anything rude. Okay? I'm not about that life. Also, I love the explosive enhancements mod. I think it adds so much. Like, I love like modifying games. Like, I'm never the type of person who's like a super like Puritan in terms of like the aesthetic of a game being exactly how it was intended by designers, because in some ways when you get a game you kind of make it your own in some ways, and especially with a game like Minecraft. Like, I love changing up things. Like, I like using resource packs. I like using shaders, you know, things that the developers might not have intended. And like, but like certain game mechanics, I'm like, I'd rather have it a certain way, but that's the thing, it's preferences. So yeah, it's really cool. That's why I like Minecraft Java. That's why I'm really excited for Hytale, because there's just so much modding opportunities and ways to personalize the game that I'm excited to see people like do. Nick says don't crash the bus. Okay. He said flip the bus. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Y'all need to relax with the lies that you tell people. Wait. We gotta do a cycle. We gotta trade with these guys. Okay, these guys actually are properly good here. Perfect. There are 2 mods. One lies and one might be truthful. I love how it's not like confirmed to be truthful. It's just maybe. Could be. Probably not likely though. One chatter thought a streamer bot was broken when they saw my username. Definitely the best reaction I've had. Yeah. But welcome on in. Would you like to be referred as invalid or identifications? Or heck, invalid. Also gonna watch the vid when I get home. Very nice. Yeah. But we gotta remember, guys, if you haven't yet, check out the latest video on SBK on the main channel. We got ourselves a lot of lore, a lot of crazy stuff happening on the server, and a video that is 46 minutes long, despite my best efforts to keep it shorter. Darn you, nature, and darn you, legs. You guys, I can't keep an episode I can't keep an episode short to save my life. Val or ID is fine. Okay, I'll call you Val. All right, let's do... Bam. Bam. I'm free. You're free? From what? I mean, I love the longer videos because it means more content. Yeah, YouTube doesn't, though. They're stinky. For some reason, I don't know. But, like, it's also just, like, it's not that, like, not even just YouTube. It's just, like, a lot of people are busy, especially getting towards this time of year. So, asking people to watch a 46-minute video of a bunch of crazy people running around and causing conflict might be a tall order at times for some. So, like, I really, 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 really would like to try and get the episodes a little bit shorter. You're lucky I'm unemployed right now. Oh, Cam Bam! Welcome on in. Wait, did you not restock, or am I... Okay, I might be crazy. It's fine. Alright. We're almost out of shulker. Very nice. Commute hell's finished. Very nice. Cannot spell. Make time where everything has to be at least 30 minutes. I would like to get like shorter episodes because it also means that like I'm using less space. These longer videos just eat up storage. Not gonna lie. I would like to try and crunch it down too. It's also just, yeah, it's just a plethora of things where I would like videos to be a little bit shorter, but like, God dang it, everybody's so freaking funny, and there's so many bits and jokes that are like, that carry over, and like, the thing that we've gotten really good at is like remembering things. You know, it's kind of funny me saying remember things, but like, there's context for things and there's setups for jokes that pay off later in some instances, or there's just things that are just too funny to not include, that I'm like, I probably could have cut more out of each interaction, but I didn't want to. Cause like I would start editing. I'm like, where do I cut? And then I'm just sitting there and I'm just enjoying the interaction that I'm watching. And I'm like, dang it, this is too dang good. Also, we've got ads, which is perfect timing because it is in between villager trading cycles. So we're gonna put our handy dandy emeralds away. The Megasode will be 2 hours. I am planning for the finale to be a long one. I'm thinking it might be an hour and a half long. I'm thinking of making Mig the movie. Markiplier has inspired me. You know what? And we've arrived at something I really wanted to talk about. The Markiplier movie, Iron Lung. I'm gonna see it again tonight with Kale, maybe, if he's not busy. We're gonna be watching Iron Lung. I'm at least gonna be watching Iron Lung. That's why I want to keep this stream a little short too. It is so freaking good. It is so freaking good. It's not perfect by any means, but like it's like one of those movies where the flaws feel human and not like we don't care or corporate, you know, type thing. It feels like a human mistake, and that's what I miss out of movies. I miss movies that are raw and human and have mistakes that feel like they're not as a result of poor planning or just laziness. It's a result of just, you know, mistakes happen, you know, and there's just so much passion in the filmmaking. And Markiplier, it's so hard to separate him, like his character, from him, because you know it's Markiplier. I've been watching him scream like a maniac in a room for hours. So like watching Iron Lung was very natural because he's just screaming in a room for 2 hours, and he made that entertaining. Dude, is only have 4 lectures at most a day, so silly time. Yeah, okay. And saw Meg stream and joined and went back to sleep. No, Iron Lung. Need a making of movie, but I need to see the behind the scenes for Iron Lung, because like the set looked so freaking cool. The set looked so freaking cool. And like the set design is amazing, and like holy crap. Apparently, it breaks the record for the most amount of blood used in a film, like in terms of like actual gallons of like blood, like fake blood that they used. And that one, I don't know if you remember a tweet from a couple years ago that Markiplier made where he was in the hospital and you could see his bloodshot eyes. That started to make sense now. Because I watched the movie and I'm like, oh, no wonder why his eyes were red and he was in the hospital. He probably got too much of that stuff in his eyes and everywhere. I know a decent amount of Iron Lung thanks to pressure, but I really want to see it. Yeah. Iron Lung is not available in my country. No, I have to watch it on my phone. No, that's unfortunate. I'm just surprised it got out in as many theaters as it did, because he was just planning to have it at like 3, and then it went up to 50, and then it's like over 4,000, and it like nearly beat Send Help, like a studio backed movie. Like it's I haven't watched Send Help, but I'm sure it's a good movie because it's Sam Raimi, and Sam Raimi is freaking awesome. You know, he made my childhood. He made the Spider-Man movies, so he's all right in my books, but obviously, he's got a little bit more backing from like 20th Century Fox, the studio, aka Disney. So it was beating it for a bit there. Yeah, it was doing really good. He beat it on Friday, but lost to it on Saturday. Yeah. It got really, really close, though, which is amazing, which is still like a big win. The fact that it was competing and it was like a close competition with like a major studio film is amazing. Like an independent film. Like, you know, you could say any like things like, oh yeah, Markiplier has a huge following, but like still, you know, it's the amount of marketing that he did was not nearly as much as most films do, and even films with like huge marketing budgets sometimes flop harder than that. But like if we're talking about comparative, right? Because Iron Lung was a $3 million movie. And it made like 5 or 6 times its budget, you know, and it's still an indie film. It's an independent studio, like literally it's listed as Markiplier Studios, like that. That's what it's listed as. He didn't have any major distributor, you know. He was, you know, doing it, you know. He was doing it completely independent of anything, and it's like. It's amazing. People will be forgetting and complaining, and I need people to put their thinking caps on. Yeah, the amount of people that said the movie was boring, I didn't think so. And then, like, people were saying it's confusing if you don't have any context for the game. I went into it with no context. I didn't know what the game was about. I didn't know what you did in the game. I didn't know what the goal was. I didn't know what the monster was. I didn't know who the main character was. But yet, I was able to enjoy and get a lot out of it. I will say, though, okay, I have 2... like little gripes about it. First 30 minutes, Markiplier's acting wasn't fully convincing me, and I was still seeing Markiplier. I was still seeing the YouTuber Markiplier. But after the first 30 minutes, it really starts to get going, and it's like, oh man, this is this character. And then the other criticism I have that I don't know, some of it is intentional, but some of it feels like they were trying to communicate something. But the audio mixing for the voices, they kind of were hard to understand in certain parts. Like, there were certain parts where I was sure I was supposed to understand what they were saying, but I literally couldn't make out because they were layering voices on top of each other. And then, it's just there was so much sound mixed in with everything else that it was really hard to make out what the voice was trying to say. Oops, I didn't mean to jump there. But yeah, I feel like some people listening to people talk anyway. Yeah, I still enjoyed it despite that, but I will say I probably missed a little bit of context for things because of the lack of audible dialogue in certain sections. But like, that's not to say that the sound design was bad in any way. I think there was just a little bit of mixing issues in that particular like spot. But like the sound design for everything else, like everything else was phenomenal. Like the music it went hard. Like the movie conveyed a feeling of dread that I haven't felt in a movie in a while. Like, obviously a lot of it is the mystery because you don't see the monster really much at all. There are like a few moments of like CGI a little bit mixed in, but like there aren't that many moments where you actually fully see the monster. You are just, he is just in a cage in an ocean of blood where he can't see out. The only thing he has at his defense is like this little button that shows like an X-ray image of everything that's in front of him. But whoever designed the thing is a jerk because they put it like behind him, like way in the back. He has to get up from his cockpit, walk all the way to the back of the room, press the button, wait for it to load the picture, and it's on the side. So he has to like move for a bit, stop, run back, press the button, and then, you know, he's the only person who can take me. I want to make sure she enjoys it. Yeah. Would Mog like it? I think it would be entertaining enough for Markiplier. Let's just say, look, I will say this. There is a shirtless Markiplier scene. And if that doesn't convince certain people, I don't know what will. I saw some people freaking out about that scene. And I knew it would happen because like as soon as he like pulled his shirt off, I was like, oh, here's the part where people will really start enjoying this movie. and I'm sure like no, it's really funny, right? So little story. My Mog, which is BK's and my mother, we're brothers, really likes the sound of Markiplier's voice. So all I'm saying is it's 2 hours of Markiplier in his voice. So I think that should sell her on its own right. You know, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But you know, to each their own is what I say. To each their own. All right, let's do some more trading. I'm no longer going to speak because I will say all kinds of bad things. Okay. Have you seen the cool shirt Minecraft merch drop? They restocked the jewelry today, so I copped a withering. I'm gonna definitely take a look at that. I might cop something once I get paid. I get paid this Thursday, so I might cop a few things. Yep. Rent's paid. I have to do my taxes soon. That's something I gotta do. That's gonna be fun. Especially because I have more sources of income than I did last year because I had a second job for a bit. Twitch made me a lot of money this year thanks to you guys. And then I started making money on YouTube. Also thanks to you guys, just literally just you guys watching the videos. But yeah. I'll have some extra cash because I've got some extra. So I might drop a bit on that stuff. I consider the Elytra necklace, but it was a bit too colorful for me, in my opinion. To get the tools chain though. I definitely gotta check that out. I don't get paid till Thursday, and I did have to pay like a bunch of different bills, including my car registration. So I'm a little bit lower on funds than I usually would be, but yeah, as soon as I get paid, I'm definitely gonna check that out. I gotta get things. I really recently I made a purchase that was like, it was kind of an impulse, but I was like, holy crap, this is really good, and this eBay seller has good reviews. I got a Wii Pro controller, one that attaches to. I have the Wii controller here. Oh shoot! Right, I have to give this back to you, Kale. Kale, you need to drop by ASAP. I have your nunchucks. So it literally just attaches to the end of this, and then I just place it here, and then I play on the Wii Pro controller. And I want to get my Wii set back up. Thief SMH. I'm sorry, I guess? I don't know. But yeah. Taxes jump scare. Yep. Remember, guys, make sure to do your taxes. Don't tax evade. Alright. Oh man, I sat around too long. It's gonna. I'll just wait until the next trade cycle. IRS tax evaders in chat. No. Mega's a tax evader. No! I pay my taxes. Sometimes I don't like where that money goes, but that's a whole different story. But, you know, I pay my taxes. I'm an upstanding citizen. I mean, technically, I've already paid my taxes in some regard. I just have to file my taxes and all that good fun stuff. Like, I don't think I've made enough money on YouTube and Twitch yet to where I have to start paying taxes yet. But yeah, I should be chilling though. All right, let's eat. Let's eat. All right, someone else is sleeping, so I'll let them sleep. I just wanted to reset my fountains. Call out post on twitter.com? What? What happened? Oh, oops. I don't know why that pasted. Back, had to restart my computer. No worries. Welcome back. All right. It's the next day. Welcome. Welcome, citizens. I think Voided was joking. Oh, okay. I probably should have caught that. I just wasn't. I was just kind of like, what? Huh? What? What happened? What are you talking about? What was that? I can't hear too well, so I need you to speak up. Yeah. Is that a Snapcube reference? Or what? I don't know what that is. But yeah, by the way, one thing that's something that I've discovered recently is I can very quickly switch characters. So like when I was recording that bit between 331 and Mega, I was just literally doing this in Audacity where I would just switch pages and then switch to another character. So take it away, Mega. Yes, it was quite easy to switch in between characters. Even their cadence, their voice, and their manner of speaking, and their personality.
Yet, I have no idea how I do it. I think I might be insane. I think I might be very, very insane. Am I? I'm not insane.
You're insane. You're definitely insane.
Ah, shucks.
It's a Sonic fandom. Oh, okay. Making a cracked fandom of Miglore. Oh my god. Bro was switching. I think I just really easily slip into these characters. They just the information just all there in my crazy brain. Like you know, it's funny. I think for some of them, you guys haven't heard like the raw voice, like for Migbot. Affirmative. We are sending you back to SBK-2. That's the voice that I use, and then I just put it through like a really heavy filter. The plural jokes will continue. You know, I think it's hard to avoid it, especially with the nature of my my lore. Make very big brain, despite being 2 apples tall. Well, one of those apples is literally just my head. Just imagine you just see a guy with a dang bobblehead. You think? Yeah, sure, I guess. I don't know. I just thought it would be a really interesting concept. It's also just a way for me to be able to have an explanation for why I looked so different sometimes. Because in reality, what it was, the reason why it was created is because the Link skin was so different from the rest of my Kakyoin skins. And then the lore just ended up completely changing from like, because I wasn't fully planning it out. I honestly, the Pleasant Craft Season 3 end wasn't meant to lead anywhere. It was actually supposed to be like, I was just going to wait until possibly Pleasant Craft Season 4 would come. Of course, it didn't come. So I kind of had to improvise. But then like a lot of people during Season 1 was like, oh, that lore is amazing. I really like this lore. And I'm like, oh god, I actually have to continue this now. So I actually had to start planning out the lore a little bit more. And then when I came back after I moved, I actually started like developing things with the lore a little bit and kind of coming up with the backstory of everything. And then eventually like it all spiraled because I was starting to think like far back, and I'm like, I need to write this down. So about October of 2024, I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and write the Mig lore. And that took me like a year and a bit to actually fully write out. So like this all developed because I was just kind of like, this would be an interesting concept and I need an explanation because like I like doing little stories, so might as well do some sort of cinematic fun cool stuff and don't think about it too much. It's a very good concept, however, a good plural analogy. I mean, look, if it's a good analogy and it resonates with people, hey, that's just a part of storytelling. Sometimes you'll just reach people that you didn't even realize you could reach, you know? And then you end up creating something that people really like really enjoy in terms of like, you know, how it speaks to them in some regard. Even if unintentional, because really, I think at the end of the day, human beings have are very similar to each other in more ways than not. But like the certain specifics aren't always the same. And when you get those specifics right and it resonates with people, it allows them to grow attached to it because it's like, oh yeah, this gets me. This gets me. So wait, this person was also thinking this, maybe even unintentionally, but like sometimes we feel things in certain ways that we aren't aware that we're feeling, and then someone lets them know, and it's like, oh god. Very good. How's it feel to have one of the most goated storylines on SPK? Ah, come on. I'm just insane. I just can't help myself. I've been loving this story as well. Still most insane. The other fans that I can yell at. Just finished the new episode. Very nice. Welcome on in. How do you enjoy the new episode? It was incredible. Thank you. I'm very happy with this episode. Despite the fact that I was trying to keep it relatively short, and it ended up being like a minute longer than the last episode, which was 45 minutes. I don't know. If I had the time to writing an essay about that analogy, you know, honestly, like one of the things that would absolutely make my day is eventually like, cause like one of my favorite genres of videos is movie essays where they kind of take a concept that was kind of like slightly explored in a movie that was done very well, but is like subtle enough that most people don't catch it, and then really dives deep into it and shows like, even if unintentional, the human nature kind of speaks to how stuff is written. Even when that's not the goal of the writer, sometimes unintentionally it somehow works well, because we as humans, like especially very empathetic ones, tend to be able to really strike those sort of things in their storytelling, like writers, you know. And that's like one of my favorite genre videos. So if like someone makes that about something I did, I feel like I would feel like I've made it. Make a video essay, got it. I know, as someone with a diagnosed dissociative disorder, your use of amnesia through the MIGS is one of the more considerate and accurate to my personal experience. It's easy to do it or wrong or sum it up as a joke, or to take it seriously to the point that it overplays the way it disables one in daily life, but your depiction toes the line perfectly, in my opinion. Yeah. I feel like in some cases, when someone deals with something, it's not always like this, like, it's never good to like treat it as like a super big joke. But I think sometimes some people just deal with life in different ways, and some people like experience something and they're just like, okay, this is just my life. That's just how it is. So like they end up just making, they just end up like, sometimes it ends up being funny just in a situational sense, but not like to punch down in any way. It's just how life is. It's like sometimes you'll deal with things that other people don't, but like sometimes it puts you in very funny situations, you know, unintentionally. And you either laugh at your situation or you cry about your situation. And sometimes I'd prefer personally to just laugh, you know, make iceberg win. Yeah. Like, I think that could be said for like any sort of scenario, particularly a silly disorder, but it's really very much life-saving. Yeah. Yeah. Like when I learned about, like fully about D&D, it's kind of incredible what the human brain does to try and survive. It's honestly quite incredible. Like, it's very much like a case of like, holy crap, the fact that this is even possible with the human brain is just insane. It sucks the way it ends up happening for some people, but you know, just the incredible lengths that the human brain goes for survival is just one of the most fascinating things to me in terms of like psychology, because I've always been very interested in like psychology and how the human brain functions, and what leads us to the decisions we make or how we behave, you know, the nature versus nurture type of thinking, you know. I think the funniest aspect is fictives alters based on the perception of a fictional character is that now Blorbo is in your head. Wait, Blorbo? What? Well, yeah, I mean, in some regards you could say that, because like MIG Prime, at least the MIG Prime that we know of, like that the MIGs before 621 know of, like 222 in them, that Prime lives in some aspect in their own head purely because, you know, in terms of the lore at least, like they are descendants in terms of like the cloning process. Like he's the original host of all of them, basically. There's an account from someone with it. Raise his hand. Hey, like this carry, now he lives with you. Good luck, True Prime. Yep. I have to be very careful about what I say because I don't want to unintentionally spoil the latest episode. There's a lot of lore. Acorn! Welcome in! How you doing? We're just talking about lore and how unintentionally how sometimes in narratives you unintentionally really well represent a group of people who are struggling with a certain condition, even if you yourself didn't realize you were writing it that way, and it's true, and you know, all that good stuff. So like there's a lot of parallels with the MIG lore and like plurality or DID in some sense, which wasn't intentional in my regard, but like and I've done my research to know what it is. But like, it was never the intention of me to actually make it that sort of parallel, but you know, it works. And if people resonate with it, that's cool. Yes, this happens in books and media all the time. Yeah. It's always when the people are like trying too hard that they always misrepresent it. Like I see a lot of movies where like movies specifically like with like autism and stuff, where it just completely is way off the mark about it. But then there are like certain characters in shows and movies that are not like extremely described as autistic, but like you see the character and then you think about like certain people who have autism or people who know enough about autism look at that character and are like, yeah, that seems about accurate. And it was never the intention of the original creator. I'm so used to being autism in that context. Yeah. I think 621 and 222 talking to OG Prime, essentially a headspace that's just let's play. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a there's a little bit of symbolism in there with that being the world that MIG Prime originated from. Like that's where he comes from. That's his place. So him like being there in that sort of headspace, and that's where his birthplace is kind of the perfect place to be whenever they're speaking to him specifically in the headspace. I will yap about plurality any day if you ever want to bug someone other than souls about it. Well, I mean, my brother's a yapper. I want to be bothered to get lonely, even though I got people all the time. Yeah. But yeah, I just like making stories, and I just absolutely love doing different concepts, just purely out of like how interesting a concept it would be, like having the Miglor be a bunch of like clones of each other, like, and I mean, it's not just that, because like I kind of use it to kind of understand a sense of myself and how I have conflicts with my own self, because there's different parts of me that struggle for control, like not like in terms of like identity, but like what should I do? What course of action should I take? You know, like let's say like, you know, that sort of thing where I mean, even like just general tasks, like I know I need to fold my laundry, right? But like I know it's a priority for me, and I know this thing needs to be done, but I'm always fighting with myself constantly for just the most basic things. And sometimes it could be like extremely debilitating. And it's hard to stay organized too, because my brain's all scattered and all over the place. Gotta go make a call. So hope you have a good rest of stream. Well, have a good rest of your day, Acorn. Thank you for the raid. Symbolism and lore stuff for you, but using system terms for analogy. Gotta go. Okay, gotta go work and lock in. Lock in! Bye-bye, Warden! This topic too much. Yeah. In fact, real life voided lore. I'm actually the 4th clone iteration of myself. Yeah. Sounds a little like ADHD paralysis, or at least that's what I experienced. Stuff like that. Yeah. You see why Miglor specifically. Literally in my waiting mode for my stream and it's killing me. Yeah. Honestly, at this point though, I've been able to do enough streams that like I don't having like the anxiety before I start stream has kind of subsided a little bit more. Especially now that I'm just streaming on Twitch and I don't have to do any sort of the prep stuff for the YouTube side of things. And I could just play whatever music I want. It's like it's much more stress-free than it used to be. I used to get anxiety of like, oh my god, I need a thumbnail, I need this, I need that, I need that. And I would get exhausted just preparing for a stream. But like nowadays I just come up with like a decent title and everything and then just kind of, you know, do stuff. But yeah. Yeah, I will say, for the latest episode, without spoiling anything, there were very deliberate choices made. And if you remember back to the lore stream, I told you guys that I did leave stuff out, leave certain bit of context out. Because if I say it, it spoil things for season 2. And some of the stuff that gets revealed in episode 16 of SBK is one of those things that completely recontextualizes everything that we've seen before. And completely makes you question who's really the good guy. Or it's not even just the good guy, or who's, you know, who's got the best intentions. Might try to talk the stream. Oh, there's like 5 past versions of me that it has its own design. Yeah. Yeah, me personally, this is just my blank slate self. This is just what I look like. I've never had any sort of opinion of like, oh, I look great, or I feel ugly, or I don't feel like myself. Like it's not like a, oh man, I think I'm handsome, or no, I think I'm ugly. I'm just very neutral about myself. Like I look like me. That's all I can say. I guess I look all right. But like anytime whenever I have to like think about like what do I think of myself and how I look, and I'm like, I have no opinion, no strong opinion. It's just neutral. Like there are certain times where I'm like, oh, maybe my hair can be a little better. Okay, that looks all right. That looks passable. I never have any opinions. If anything, if I were just a blorb, I'd be fine. I'm fine with just being a blorb of pure just energy. This body right here, this is just my vehicle to express my thoughts. I use it to type with my hands and make edits and do all sort of crazy things and play video games and stuff and read manga, you know. Yeah, that's just how I have always viewed myself. And I don't know if I just watched the new episode and I had to go yell at a friend all my thoughts because 621 when I get you. No, this is really, really funny now because there are people who are mad at 621. And there's still some of the fans that love 621. It's a very interesting dichotomy. And one that I am very happy about because now there gets to be interesting conversations. Let me just say, once again, I am neutral on all the characters. I don't hate 621. In fact, I empathize with him. Mostly because I know things that y'all don't. But also because, you know, he's one of my characters. I like all my characters, you know. Like even the egotistical, maniacal 331 who let out 621 because of ego and, you know, because he didn't get what he wanted, you know. I'll make fun of him for it, but that doesn't mean I hate him. But yeah. I gotta say, the one that I have the most fun voicing, mostly because it ends up not being my own voice, is Migbot. Because I get to do this kind of voice, and then it comes out of a filter and becomes a robot. I like doing like robot voices. You are now returning to SBK-2. We've detected an anomaly. You know, there are certain lines though that are really hard for me to say. Like I had to redo I had to redo the line for an anomaly multiple times because I kept on saying an anomaly. I would stutter it. And you know, obviously Migbot can't like stutter. I also know some things. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Because last time I remember, you forgot most of everything. But yes. But yeah, obviously we know Mig the Wizard is up to something, but what is it? No clue. No clue. He's a mysterious third party that is running on as little information as 918 is, really. That's all I gotta say. He's running off of little information. What he does with the information that he does find out is something that is to be seen. At the episode, I understand him more, and I can understand why he is the way he is, but I still have so many thoughts about him. Evil M, welcome on in. How you doing? Welcome on in. First time chat. Awesome. Wizard is his own team, and I love that for him. I mean, he could be. I mean, really, depending on what information he finds out will determine where he lands. And an anomaly. Don't I? You might know some things. I just don't know what you do or don't know. I can't remember what I've told you, honestly. That's why, see, this is why 918 might end up being my favorite character, because I also just don't remember things. I've literally, like, done, like, work on things, and then I will get finished with them, and I will have spaced out so hard in the middle of it that I get done, I sit down, and I'm like, oh, shoot, I have to do this thing, and I'm like, wait a minute, I already did it, and I literally just did it, like, 30 minutes ago. But yeah, the interesting thing to find out is where 918 lands in all of this, because obviously he has little information, and the collective, other than 222, don't know about him. He obviously doesn't know anything about anyone. Like, he doesn't even know, he only knows Migbot in terms of, like, he's just this being, this robot that kind of just shows up in his dreams to tell him that he has to get stuff done. Otherwise, something bad will happen. Which of the collective would be most likely to have pets, do you think? Obviously, 731 would have a horse. Because he's Link Mig. Probably 222. He'd have a dog. I think 621 would be 621 is a cat person for sure. So 621 is definitely a cat person. Yeah, you're okay. That's the part that you know. Okay, yeah, That is the one thing. 918 is so cool. This poor guy is just trapped between a war that he didn't even start. Yep. And a lot is riding on 918 because, you know, when the collective finds out about SPK-2 and finds out there's a MiG there, they're going to try to communicate with him. And he's going to have absolutely no context as to what is going on or who these people are. He's not going to be able to trust anything because he doesn't know any context for anything. There's a lot riding on 918. You know, like Kitty and I was wondering. Yeah, 621 would definitely be a cat person. But like one of those really, really, really antisocial cat people. That like their only friend is their cat. I think we've all met that type of person. Catboy 61. Yep. Do you like the MIG burrito? Yes. That's awesome. That was awesome. That was really cool. Man, I keep on getting distracted, man. I gotta do some trading, man. Is that vibe for real? What's the end time for trades? I forgot the end time for trades. I gotta be quick though. Ah, dang it. We're getting deep into these conversations that I keep on forgetting to do the thing that we've been trying to do. Dang, I just ran out of my drink. You caught me at the worst possible moment. Man, I have a lot of levels. Holy crap. I'm at 78 levels. I didn't even realize. Yeah, I'll get the hydrate in just a moment, but I just need to get myself another drink. Okay. Please tell me they restocked. Yes. Okay, they restocked. Okay. We could do another cycle. We're at 80 levels. We could hit 100 levels. Oh my god. Who needs an XP farm when you just have a ton of villagers in a... Oh no, none of these guys restocked. Dang it. I think I ran out of time before they restocked. Dang it. That's unfortunate. Well, we have a full shulker of this stuff. Oh, wait. Does this guy... Yes, okay. You can do a cycle of this. Okay. Why, but the doctor has the vibes of someone who would have a tarantula or a snake or something like that? Yeah, possibly. Some sort of exotic pet. I keep forgetting that I have, like, roommates and making silly noises at my cat. Nah, don't worry about it. What the heck? Why did I get gray glazed terracotta? Interesting. All right, let me get another Schlucker box. Oh, wait! Michael Afton's alive! Oh! Legs didn't make it to Michael Afton yet. Is that the bite of 87? Oh. He always comes back. No. That's William. This is Michael. I always come back. I think I almost got the voice. I just needed to get the growl a little better. I always come back. Michael! Don't leave me here, Michael! Avoided. Welcome back. Okay. Perfect timing on your part. All right, let me throw this out. Oh my god. Hello there, little Timmy. It's because I'm referencing before you said it. What are you, Joseph Joestar? Always one step ahead. Your next line is, "Don't leave me here, Michael." These songs are so good. Okay. I think we're gonna do, like I said, this is gonna be this was always gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream. We got ourselves a shulker of quartz. So we're gonna just do one more trade cycle of quartz. Like a full trade cycle for the day. And I think we're gonna call it, because I'm gonna be honest. I went into this with really low energy, but I really wanted to stream because I want to hang with you guys. So we were just doing something a little bit more chill. I think I might send you guys to Legs, who's doing his subathon. I think he's currently, last I saw him, he was doing some editing. I don't know if he's still doing that for his stream. All right. Avoided fun fact. I'm really good at, like, Maps Navigator self-checkout voice. Ah, I see. Turn left. In 0.5 miles. Turn left. I already know I watch way too many POVs, but I'm trying to pick new teams to watch because they tend to stick to the same groups. Yeah, that makes sense. There's nothing wrong with, like, sticking to the people that you're comfortable with, you know? Because at the end of the day, you're not, like, you're just watching just to be entertained, and sometimes you want to pick the option that you know you'll get what you want out of it. That's cool. So, you know, but you know, it's always good to venture out and try new things. All right. Fair, but all these guys are cool, and I want to know how they make pretty things. Yeah. That makes sense. All right. I think that's going to be it for today. I need to take a nap, probably, and then I'm going to go see Iron Lung again. See, I'm going to send you guys all, I'm going to stand under here to avoid the phantoms. I'm gonna send you all to legs. So yeah, I'd like to thank you guys all for coming by today. It has been a wonderful stream. Just hanging out with y'all. I always like just hanging out sometimes, you know, not doing anything super intense. Plus, there's still stuff that we need to plan for before we start doing the next thing. Okay, I have Lagundo stream open. So yeah, I'm gonna go. So if you are subscribed, use this raid message. If you're not, that is okay. Just use that raid message right there. And we're gonna go /raid Lagundo. So yes, I'd like to thank you guys all for coming by today. I will see you all in the next stream on Wednesday at 9 p.m. EST. It might be Hightail, it might be SBK. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Cancel. But yeah, that is basically gonna be it. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. And I will see y'all in the next stream. Bye-bye! Oh, wrong button.